Hello there! This is the week trend coming to you once again from a nice location this summer. Let's talk today about Sidney Lumet, one of the greatest directors of all time. Fun fact, we're gonna talk today about a movie that he did called Night Falls on Manhattan. And when you were going to advertise a new movie, what do you do? Do you show clips from the movie, try to get you excited for the movie? No, not in this case. For some odd reason, they chose to show what he had done prior to this one. Showing, Sidney Lumet, he did Dog Day Afternoon, 12 Angry Men, Serpico, and so on and so on and so on. They didn't really try to hype up the movie itself, but rather it was the return of Lumet. It sounds a bit like somebody was trying to gloss over the fact that this movie wasn't very good. But was it? Let's take a look at Night Falls on Manhattan. So we have freshly baked District Attorney Sean Casey, played by Andy Garcia. He wants to try to make a name for himself, and he really believes the justice system law is running through his veins through the fact that his father, Liam Casey, played by Ian Holm, is a police officer. Now, the case he's being handled is a juicy one. Jordan Washington is a kind of famous drug kingpin, but he's not only arrested for his drug kingpinish acts, but also for killing 2 police officers and wounding a 3rd one, in this case his own dad. This seems like a slam dunk case, right? No. Jordan doesn't try to fight the accusation of him being a drug kingpin. That's not the real case here, but him and especially his attorney, played by Richard Dreyfuss, tries to... damn mosquitoes. Now, his attorney, played by Richard Dreyfuss, tried to insinuate that it was the New York Police Department that was responsible for all this because they were on the take and they refused to arrest him, and they were also in on his business. But the New York City police start to move in on him when they demanded too much money. Now, Casey doesn't believe this, and he also believes that this is just a way that the lawyer tries to get his client off the hook. Things then start to happen that eats away his feeling that the justice system works, and things are starting to hit a little bit close to home. So Casey starts to doubt not only the justice system of America, but also his own family, and how much corruption is there in the New York City Police Department, and who can he really trust? Who is willing to search for the truth in this case? Sidney Lumet proves once again he's one of the greatest directors of all time by dragging this so-and-so script into a very solid movie. This is not a cop movie, this is not a courtroom drama, this is a more personal story filled with really good actors that elevates a so-and-so script, as I said, to a much higher level. I mean, James Gandolfini, Ian Holm, Lena Olin, Andy Garcia, who is a bit of a hit and miss. They all deliver tippity-top performances in this one. You're tailgating basically the entire movie. You don't really know what's going on. The filmmakers always have the advantage by knowing more than you do, which is always a good thing in a movie. This movie doesn't really rely on... God damn it! These fucking mosquitoes is eating me alive here. Ah! So anyway, there is tension in this one, but this movie is not relying on the tension to... Yeah, we have good characters, we have good actors delivering good lines. The movie drags on a bit from time to time, and some parts of the script feels a little strange and a little wonky, but apart from that, this is a genuinely good movie. For me, this remains one of Sidney Lumet's more underrated movies. It is a good 1990s cop corruption type of movie. It doesn't have any gritty action. It doesn't really have that amazing courtroom drama sort of things, which I like a lot. It has a lot of good characters, and it has an ending which some people probably will dislike a bit, but I kind of like it. Lumet would remain a fantastic director until his death, ending with the super feel-bad movie Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. If you're a fan of Lumet and you haven't seen this movie yet, I would suggest you would go see it, because it's a really well made, really well told, a really interesting and a bit unpredictable movie, because it is the small things that gets the story to move along. It is not the, you know, big things. It's not the big shootouts or, you know, big gestures in the courtroom, stuff like that. So with the help of a brilliant cast and an excellent director, they were able to make a more than decent movie. In fact, it is really, really great. Andy Garcia's best performance of his career must be rewarded, and I will give it the rating of 75. This is a very well made movie, and the mosquitoes are killing me slowly. God damn you! Mosquitoes! Anyway, I'm gonna have to leave now until the mosquitoes eat me alive. This is Vikstrand signing out.